Hello, welcome to the video. I, Saish, with a pass of 0 by M1, Institute of Information and Communication Technology. As a part of our course curriculum, Elemental Synthetic Biology course under the guidance of Professor Manish Gupta, I have worked on how synthetic biology and ICT have taken help from each other to evolve as a major field of technology in the current generation. As we have seen in our previous videos, what is synthetic biology, what is ICT, and how ICT, why ICT for synthetic biology, we'll directly jump to DNA-based hard drives. The exponential growth rate in data and an inability to store them in the current storage mediums has led to the idea of DNA-based hard drives. The current magnetic medium can store only up to 10 GB of data per millimeter cube, whereas the optical medium can store up to 100 GB, whereas the DNA can store up to 100 EB per millimeter cube. The idea of DNA-based hard drives has been first originated in 1999. The current requirement for archival storage has led to the idea of DNA-based hard drives. As per if you have followed news, you could have known that the Facebook has just initialized an office just to store the archived data. That is, as the size of the hard drives is large. When we take the DNA, 1 pound of DNA can store up to 1 terabyte. 700 terabytes of data. 1 pound of DNA can store up to 700 terabytes of data. To represent the binary data in DNA, we need a processor. As you know that the data in DNA is stored in the form of bases, adenine, guanine, that is an ATGC. So, to mapping digital mapping binary to the DNA based nucleobases. Here we take adenine to A, cytosine as a 1, guanine as 2, and thymine as a 3. Researchers have found out that base 4 representation is more prone to errors. The base 3 has been introduced. Uh, each ternary digits map to a DNA molecule nucleotide based on a rotating code shown in figure below. Like you can show in the see in the figure. This encoding avoids homopolymer separations of the same nucleotide. That significantly increases the chance of sequencing errors. It is more appropriate than the base for representation. The overview of the project. Is the DNA storage system consists of a DNA synthesizer that encodes the data to be stored in a DNA. A storage container with compartments that store pools of DNA that map to a particular volume, and a DNA sequencer that reads DNA sequence and converts them into digital data. Here we can see the read and write process in DNA, how the DNA data is stored in a pool, and drawbacks are high error rates and high cost of DNA sequences.